Hi there, it's Sasha, creator of Coding Rooms here. Today in this video, I'll walk you through what it's like to run a real programming class in Coding Rooms from the instructor's perspective. Hi everyone, all my students. I've pasted some code into the presentation. Today we're going to look at how JavaScript sorts arrays of strings. In the code sample, you see on line 3, where Angela's cursor was right now, is the example new user. So what I'd like for everyone to do is copy this code from the presentation, move it into your own workspace, and change the example new user to your own name, run the code, and play around with it. In the meantime, I'm going to switch over to my instructor dashboard, and I'm going to help you all with your code, and I'll be able to monitor who's making progress on what. And I see David, you just pasted your code in. Same with Chris. Great, David, I see you even changed your name already. Now I'm looking for all my other students to come in. Austin, I see your code, and I see that you're making changes. Great, and everyone's running their code. So as the instructor, this is what it looks like for me in Coding Rooms. I'm able to see everyone's code, where they're typing, and it's all in real time. Now, on the sidebar here, I'm able to see everyone who joined my class today. Now, unfortunately, some of my students aren't being that active, and I see that by the activity tag that shows up in the list. So if I want to search for a particular user, let's say I want to search for Austin, I can see that Austin's actually really active in my class. He was typing just about 45 seconds ago. And I can select anyone in this list to interact with their code through the instructor dashboard. Now, since everyone's done such a great job with pasting code that works and changing your name, let's break this code. So try to rearrange things in such a way that we'll have errors. So quotes, parentheses, and as the instructor, I'll try to jump in and give you feedback based on what I see. And from the instructor side in Coding Rooms, I'll be able to see who's running their code, as well as when they start running with errors, I'll actually get error icons that show up next to each of my students. And this is the summary data that enables you to just look at a handful of students in your class while being able to have a quick overview at any point in time. So I see just about 15 seconds ago, it looks like Angela had a couple errors. So I'm going to look in her code right here, and I can see that actually she's missing a parenthesis on line 3. So as the instructor, I can drop in and actually add that for her along with the semicolon, and she can make the decision to run the code. Angela, if it looks good to you, you can run the code. So when Angela runs the code, I'll actually be able to see that update on the instructor side as well. And if there are more errors, then we can continue to give feedback both ways. Let's see if anyone else has errors. Kareem, it looks like you're missing a semicolon on line 5. And you can see that for some languages, the Coding Rooms IDE is also giving you the error feedback as well. Looks like, Angela, you have another bug on line 1 where you're missing the opening bracket. You can edit that. Great. We have some more errors coming in. And overall, that's what it's like to run a classroom as an instructor on Coding Rooms. Thank you, and please check out Coding Rooms at codingrooms.com.